Here's a nice recipe to tantalise the taste buds using snapper. It's easy to make and gives great results. First, start by making up a beer batter mix using 1 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 egg and about 2/3 of a 330ml bottle of beer. First, sift all the dry ingredients together, then make a well in the centre of the bowl and break the egg into it. Using a whisk, break up the egg first, then slowly drizzle in the beer while mixing constantly. It's important to get the consistency just right, so if it's too thick, add a little more beer. As a general guide, it should be slightly runny, but also have enough consistency that it sticks to the whisk. Once you've got this right, set aside the batter for half an hour or more in the refrigerator. Now it's time to make the sweet and sour sauce. For this you'll need 400g tin of pineapple and the juice, water, half a cup of malt vinegar, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, half a cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and a green, orange or red capsicum, which is optional. Start by mixing the cup of water with the pineapple juice from the tin. Then combine the vinegar, corn flour, brown sugar and soy sauce in a shaker. Now add the contents of the shaker into a small saucepan. On a low to medium heat, stir constantly and simmer until the mix thickens, which will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Slowly add the pineapple and water mixture while stirring. Then continue to stir slowly over a medium heat until the sauce re-thickens again. And once it just starts to boil, simmer for a further 5 to 10 minutes on a low heat. While this is happening, get your fish and dry it off with paper towels. Now cut the fish into pieces that are 1 inch by 1.5 to 2 inches in size. I find larger snapper from 6 to 10 pound are much more suitable for this because of their thicker fillets. Now go back to the sweet and sour sauce and add in the optional chopped capsicum and pineapple pieces. Stir in and then allow to simmer for another 5 minutes on a very low heat. Our sauce is now ready to use and can be set aside. One good thing about this is it can be pre-made in advance and then reheated when it's ready to be used. Preheat a shallow fry pan or a deep fryer, then coat your fish pieces entirely with flour. Place the floured fish pieces into the batter mix and make sure you coat them well. With your oil preheated up to temperature, put the fish into the deep fryer or shallow fry in a fry pan until golden, crispy and brown on both sides. Drain the fish on paper towels before serving and then reheat the sweet and sour sauce so it's ready to use when you're ready to plate up. Serve the fish on a bed of rice or egg noodles and then once you've put a few pieces on, top it with the sweet and sour sauce. It's entirely up to you how much of the sauce you put on, as long as there's enough for everyone, but make sure you give the fish a really good coating. Now it's ready to eat. You'll really enjoy tasting this one, so give it a try.